Hello, my children. Who's ready for some more Pack 4 slop? Maybe it's not slop because today I probably have two of the most absolutely disgusting high rolls I've gotten in a while on Pack 4, of course, and it is with our good friend Gazelle. Now, I think so. One of the early adopters of Gazelle forcing was Improv. He would do it when he played Pack 4 and honestly had pretty good success with it. And I've dabbled a little bit in some Gazelle forcing, but I didn't really think it was that strong. However, I did some testing where it was the only thing I did was attempt to force Gazelle, and honestly, I had pretty good success with it as well. I was quite surprised. So here, it's like we have no gold gen at all. And then, like, he's got a pretty solid start, not, like, crazy or anything. Winning this round is super big, and it's kind of weird because, so here, I roll down. With no gold gen, it's kind of weird to take Gazelle, and especially like if there's two and it's like I need my last goose, but I could double sell here, and I just wanted to try it, right? I wanted to see what it would be like if I did this and if I could actually do something with it. So in my mind, I think Gazelle is borderline forceable. With the two games that you're about to see, you're probably going to think so as well. So we lose this round, standard, right? I didn't really get any better. In fact, I got worse. And so now, essentially what I need to find my last goose, and then I need to rip every avocado that the world has ever seen. So, I mean, a little bit of a high roll, am I right? A little bit of a high roll. In defense to Offhand, this is an egregious high roll. So, if he wins it, he's a god, and if I lose it, I'm stinky baby. So we're able to, like, level up, buy the Manta, then double buy this avocado. Like, everything was absolutely perfect for me. Probably always going to lose this round, but the next round is when the game really starts for me, right? And now his board is actually really good. Like, this is an insane board to have turn 5. Level 2 Bass levels up Marmoset. This is a 15-15. Like, he's got a 13-14 and a 15-15 on turn 5. He is high rolling as well. Do not get it twisted. So we've got a little bit of a match, but now both of my units are just bigger than both of his units. So I get the clean double trade. And we're going to go for double Gazelle. I mean, what else can a man want? And I'm just going to rip it too. Yep, hit the other Manta. Jesus Christ. Hits my flea. That's whatever. Oh my god, that is a glorious trade. We don't even win either. This is my turn 6 and I don't win. That is unfucking believable. I mean, his board is just good, though. His board is really, really good. I had very real odds to lose that as well. So 4-5, I think I'm going to get way stronger here. Yeah, this being level 2 is unbelievable. I'm going to run double Manta, and right, I'm going to rip every avocado. This line is fairly brain dead as well, because normally I have to think about what I'm doing. Don't even mind the sea line. I think this was like a mistake because I think I just wanted to I wanted to keep double Manta the whole time. So it was kind of weird to buy this, honestly. And now I just end up selling it to stack another. But this line is like super brain dead because where all of the thinking went before for like actually creating a good team is now just hard rolling, looking for avocados and the 4 squad pets. So it really takes all of the thinking out of the pack, whereas like this pack is normally you have to be thinking a lot to be able to play well with it. Not with this line though, and especially not if I just keep hitting absolutely fucking everything. Am I right? Or am I right? And at this point, it's going to be really hard for him to win. We finally stabilize enough so to win this round, which is still crazy that I'm losing these rounds, right? We get a huge Crane here, and I think Crane with Gazelle is normally very, very strong, which is why I like it. But then I end up finding a Macaque, and then, again, it turns into a buy-sell Crane moment here, I think. Yeah. Even though there was another one there, I would have rather just had this. And I think if I found Bop, I would have ended up selling Macaque too. But that's not really the way that you can play it. And I just double missed, so it's like, fuck it. This is not a Bop game. This is obviously a level 3 Manta double Gazelle Macaque game. Obviously. Fucking obviously. Buy this chocolate here on Macaque. Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. And now it's like, it's borderline over. This is one of the strongest turn 9s I've seen in quite some time, I would say. And his team's good. Like, his team is just really good, too, which is the crazy part. I don't think I'm beating his team very often, unless, like, I had a crazy PDF high roll or something. Like, the only way to beat him is I needed a high roll. So, thank you, me. Obviously, I played into it. That double Gazelle on turn 4 was the true test of who's good and who isn't. His board's crazy, bro. And I'm getting, like, perfect breakpoints on him, too. But yeah, I think I'm really starting to think that this line is pseudo-forceable. The next game, I think, maybe it doesn't show. I was going to say shows it a little bit better, but I don't know. Like, when you high roll like crazy, it's kind of hard to tell if it was right or not. Because I just hit everything, right? I hit the early Manta. I got, like, every avocado I needed. I got both my level 2 Gazelles. The only thing I didn't hit was my Bop. And so now I'm doing this weird thing where I buy Bop at the beginning and I get like 1 or 2 triggers, which is not bad either. I think it's a perfectly fine thing to do because it's like a 2 gold for 6/6 in stats. That has to be worth it, right? The only time like I wouldn't get my extra trigger is it with something like Oyster, which I'm able to do now. And then I just end up buying this tomato. And then I would freeze or roll and freeze another Bop or Macaque if I found it. Easy money. And like this is turn 12. Like, yeah, his board's good, but he's not... And I think he's about to explode this turn, right? But I don't think it could ever be enough with me having 3 lives. I still get to buy a bunch more perks and everything. He does fucking explode this turn. His board is fucking unbelievable. Like, this is a crazy board turn 12. So honestly, I think I outplayed. I'm gonna be real. But GG to Offhand, he's a great fucking Pack 3 player, right? We play quite often, actually. We played some blind random customs, too, from time to time. It's always good fun. All right, and then I have this other game. I think it's, yeah, versus iPotatoes. I haven't seen iPotatoes in a while, so it's cool to see him back in action. And so I think this is a Gazelle game, yeah, where I actually do have Gold Gen, and it becomes apparent why with Gold Gen you almost want to pseudo-force Gazelle. Without it, it becomes a little scary, right? If you don't hit everything you need, then it can just be a dead unit and you have to get rid of it. However, when you do get Gold Gen, mamma mia, is it scary to see what Gazelle can do. And I think I lose both of these rounds, which disincentivizes me to even go the gold line in general. I see it, oh, but yeah, look at that. Like, Weasel, open Gazelle. I mean, there's only one thing to do in such a situation. Oh, wow, give me another one. What about one more? Freeze rolling that, I think, is dog shit. Just to be clear. But maybe I thought, since he has a duck start, I might really need this 6 attack. I could always unfreeze it before the turn if I really needed to. And I think it might actually be worth to buy it. Because I need to be able to trade his shit more effectively. I suppose I do have double 8/6s now, but I really wanted the 6 attack here. Because I knew that he could get like 6 health there. Always freeze my cherry, correct. And then there's only one thing I'm looking for, and it's fucking disgusting. And it's just more Gazelle. And I think in this one I run a double Gazelle again. And that might just be real, right? If you have all of it, why not just run double Gazelle? If he gets sheep here, I lose. So thank God it wasn't sheep. Because even just the one, right? It's always 9/6. I buy an avocado. And these are going to be like, what, 12/8s or some shit? And then I get to get my level 2. What's in the box? Nothing. So I'm just going to run a 4 squad. I don't mind. Especially since I didn't lose the last turn. That's what really seals the deal for me. And then this is a beautiful turn to win. Oh, but that sucks. That's actually crazy. To not have my Weasel die, unbelievable. But yeah, now we're up to 25-15, and it's like, the only thing I've been doing is rolling for Gazelle, Weasel, and Avocado. That's it, every turn. Buy this one, buy this Gazelle. Might even run triple Gazelle for a turn. Wouldn't that be something crazy? And it's very nice, because we don't have to run lettuce boards. I just ripped that too, I think. No. Let's see it. Do I rip it, or do I run it separate? Actually, running it separate kind of makes sense. But I think I just ripped it. Yeah. Because, like, all of the gold that I'm getting next turn, it's doubled on this. Or if I had them separate, they would both get their, like, temp stats, and then when I combined, it wouldn't be as big. So I wanted just to have 2 super large Gazelles next turn, and then be able to hard roll for my Manta and stuff. Again, just, like, super clean here to win. I mean, double level 2 Gazelle on turn 6 with gold is crazy. We're able to buy. I really, really like Sea Lion usually when I go Gazelle. That's why in the last game I had taken it. But if you already have double Manta, it becomes a bit more awkward. So now I'm just going to try to rip all this. And we actually don't need to run a 4 squad at all. Well, maybe we do now. But I think for one turn, yeah, I'll do it this way. Even though I could have sold Magpie just for my last one. I wanted the extra gold, right? 1 extra gold is worth +8, +4, which is really, really crazy to think about. He pops his own melon here. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think I always win, but that is a really, really unfortunate spider. And then here, right, Avocado. I'm going to rip this Sea Lion. I think I'm going to double sell these because Manta is just better, which is weird to think about because I have the 2 gold there and I already have a 1.5 Weasel. I feel like the 4 squad just opens me up to do so many things that I want. I don't need to take this Crane either because I'm going Brazy. You saw that immediate Weasel punish. That's fine. I should have sold this Stoat probably. But you know, we make mistakes from time to time. It's only natural. I just like it because I'm guaranteed the money instead of having, like, maybe Weasel dies or I have to save 2 for my Magpie. This is really the way to deal with it, though. He's got early Melon. He's got double Skunk. No way he loses this turn. Oh, that's unbelievable. That's so sad to actually lose that turn. He needed probably, like, I don't know. He probably needed to have to get rid of this Giraffe, too, and have, like, Deer Parrot or something as well. That usually does really well against these. And it's crazy. These are 5/8s that turn into 37 24s. My God. I'm going for a level 3. No, I think... So what I thought is that he's definitely going to have to go for level 2 Skunk eventually. And what I can do is continue to run this guy up front. And this guy always gets targeted by the Skunk. Double chocolate there is unbelievable into Manta. Right, of course, the only thing I wanted to hit was Bop, but I will take a Hog. And then this Durian is actually kind of genius. So if he has to run the front dog again, this is going to reduce it. I'm pretty sure I can one-shot through Melon. And then the level 2 Skunk will always hit this. Therefore, this will also survive the dog trade. Which, pretty big brain for... I probably didn't need it at all. But yeah, it plays exactly how I imagined it. And, I mean, it's another free Dubski. So, double Gazelle, bro, is just fucking crazy. I think I even have another game here. These were all back-to-back-to-back, by the way. So I just wanted to see how hard I could force Gazelle. We can start on, like, yeah, here. So, same sort of deal. Right, no gold gen. I see this is his turn 3 board, and I kind of shit my pants. And I could have bought this Gazelle, which I should have if I was thinking about doing it. But I was like, no, I'll try to play a more traditional line because I just forced Gazelle twice in a row. And then I see that, and then I go, okay, it's time. I have given up all of my principles. It is time to run Gazelle again. I mean, dude, the game was telling me that it's Gazelle. My account seed was Gazelle. So who am I to not do it? Because I'm always losing these rounds. His board's fucking insane for 3 and 4. So it actually makes a little bit of sense to think that I might need to force Gazelle to be able to out-trade him. Here, I think I go for just one Gazelle because I really need my level up. Again, we saw this level up in the previous game, right? Slug Falcon. So no Manta Seed this time. Yeah, and I can just run my Weasel, try to get another level up through Beta Fish. And at least I have my one Avocado, so I think I'll probably lose this turn again. Go down to 3, and then is when I have to start my comeback. He already has level 2 Swan, too. This is looking pretty scary from my side. 2013 is big. Straight into a sea lion. I love to see it. We don't get rid of the cone snail because it is a level up. And of course, I don't rip any lettuce as we have an avocado board. Do I freeze this Gazelle? No. There's a world you go for level 3 Gazelle sometimes, but sometimes it is just better to keep the 1. Normally when you are like way more behind, you just have to end up focusing into 1. It isn't until like I'm super far ahead, like in those previous 2 games where I can go 2 and really like play around with it. Hit macaque? No. Bro is fine though. And we're just looking for Manta now. I would rip, yeah, of course, Weasel. I'd hit probably the bro. Oh, baby! And in one fell swoop, I get the whole fucking squad. So I can't sell everything. Yeah, I end up getting rid of Sea Lion, which is like, why would you get rid of Sea Lion? It's a little bit more health for your Gazelle. Being down 3-5, I would rather have the tempo Beta Fish provides to me. But I also, and it's kind of weird, because it's like, right, if I'm going tempo, why not just take the macaque? It's like the Manta Ray is like negative tempo compared to macaque, but also the 2 extra gold is +8, +4. So it's like you have to think about those things. And right, you could be like, oh, well, get rid of both of them. I'm not fucking doing that, bro. And thank God I can hit that trade there. Oh, God, I needed that. Which means next turn I'm very much going to need the 2 extra gold that this provides. Yeah, if this wasn't a 21-15, I think I'm going to have a hard time this turn. So it made sense. Yep, hit my avocado. This is going to be a kind of a long game. Oh, baby, that's gnarly. Yeah, and I just end up selling the Weasel, right? So I can get both on board. This essentially is a level 2 Weasel that always triggers. And then I probably just buy a potato on Manta, right? Because he's always capable of going Elephant Blowfish. So this would be like a nice preemptive potato, one would say. And here, we're not going to be able to make it, right? I needed a little bit more. I didn't think it would be this big, but level 2 worm, squirrel, of course, right? So probably should have positioned differently as well. All good. I have 2 life. I can manage on 2. But this is one of those games where it's like, I really needed to hit all this to be able to contest with his board, because his board was just really, really strong. Very strong tempo board. Turn 9 bop. That almost seals the deal for me. Get level 2 macaque 2. I am creaming right now. Perfect stuff. I even get to buy sell this bro. I get another trigger off my bop. I'm feeling like a king, bro. I said bro too many times. I'm sorry. I say just bro naturally, and then there's bros in the shop. What are you doing, blue bro? And then here, looking good. I don't get the one-shot through Melon, but we still get the trade. And then my 24-24 Oranguru can easily double trade. And now, I mean, I'm essentially home free. I'm about to get an insane amount of stats. Who cares that this is only a 24-18? I think I did this wrong. I should have bought the bro first. I'm not thinking too hard. Right, I just wanted to slam the big boys. End up going here, I was like, if he pills Turtle, I get to pop it. If he still keeps Turtle, then I have this. And he fucking spikes level 2 Mammoth in a turn. Scared the bejesus out of me, because I was like, oh, shit. That's not very good. So he lives this again, but that 1 HP breakpoint here is perfect for me. And I think I'm barely able to tie. Yep. I needed it. I fucking needed it too. 3927. Now I should be able to one-shot through while having my durian, because it's always the first thing to get hit. Yeah, if he finds mushroom on mammoth and like tiger or something, that is terrifying for me, because this board can easily go from being like kind of small to easily as big as my board with the introduction of mushroom tiger. Oh, end up switching. Nice little switch. I figured I could farm a little bit more if I do that. Ends up getting it, but uses tiger camel instead of tiger mammoth. I think that's a mistake. Who knows? Maybe it isn't. That gets big. But yeah, my durians are just going to bring him back down to size. You would really rather have a ton of things big than just one thing big, I would say. And we're actually able to win this round. 2-2. We're tied up. And both of our boards are really, really good. I would say that my board is better only because I have like the higher potential with having like 18 plus gold turns. And then also I can get more durians to sort of negate all the scaling that he's gotten. It's just always scary with this type of board. If he gets one scorpion, it really fucks my front gazelle. So I have to play a little weird, right? I could buy a fig or something, but I really like keeping the pita bread. And of course I'm going for trying to get another bop out of my stoat. Don't find him. Big, 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 big. No figs either, because I'm too busy buying all that good green deliciousness. Yeah, here I end up switching it, because I was thinking, at least if something dies to front scorp, it's going to be my Oran Guru. Switches to Wolverine, which is probably really solid, now that I think about it. Big snipe here. Another huge breakpoint. I've been hit, dude, I'm the breakpoint king, I'm pretty sure. Hit that up, not big enough to trade through, and I still am able to value trade everything. So every bit of gold and stats always matters. I get to do the bop reset, and then I have front tomato to kill his Wolverine, and he's basically done for at that point. Still no figs, but at least this is front again, so if he does have Scorpion, I trade. And he finally switches to Mammoth Tiger, but at this point it's too late. I get to kill the Wolverine for free, and then I essentially get to value trade the rest of his shit. Yeah, nothing for back camel either, so super unfortunate, and I get to win. So, dude, Gazelle, that guy might be the GOAT of this pack. And honestly, I feel like just running the 4 squad does so much better than trying to run them down with PDF or Saiga tempo, because you can still just get outscaled, out-tempoed, the whole 9 yards, right? Especially with like turkey summons and stuff. Normally when they go big, dumb, stupid scaling is when you can beat them, but it's people who actually know how to play it becomes a bit different. And this line can contest with basically every end game board, despite the perk differences. So I have really, really been enjoying this line, and it makes me feel good to play Pack 4 when I get this stuff. Makes me feel like I'm actually competing with like Pack 1 and Pack 3. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Politely smack that like button's ass on your way out. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.